Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because today we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated electric sports cars that's about to redefine everything we thought we knew about performance, EV. What I'm about to reveal will shock you, because Toyota has been secretly developing something that goes far beyond just electrifying the legendary Supra nameplate. The Toyota GR EV Supra, set for its 2027 release, isn't just another electric sports car entering an increasingly crowded market. This machine represents a fundamental shift in Toyota's philosophy, a complete reimagining of what an electric performance vehicle can be. And the details I'm about to share with you have been gathered from insider sources, patent filings, and exclusive industry connections that paint a picture so revolutionary it will change how you view the future of sports cars forever. The GR EV Supra project, codenamed Thunder Dragon within Toyota's Gazoo Racing division, began development in late 2021 under the strictest secrecy protocols the company has ever implemented. Unlike traditional automotive development cycles, this project involved collaboration with Toyota's aerospace division, Formula One technology partners, and even partnerships with companies typically associated with spacecraft propulsion systems, creating a development ecosystem unlike anything we've seen in the automotive industry before. The reason for this unprecedented approach becomes clear when you understand that Toyota isn't just building an electric Supra. They're creating what they internally refer to as a time machine, a vehicle so advanced that it incorporates technology that won't become mainstream until the early 2030s. Compressed into a production-ready package that will hit dealerships in 2027. The exterior design philosophy of the GR EV Supra breaks every conventional rule about electric vehicle aesthetics, abandoning the smooth, aerodynamically optimized shapes that have become synonymous with EVs in favor of an aggressive, angular design language that Toyota calls kinetic sculpture. The front fascia features what appears to be a traditional grille, but hidden beneath the carbon fiber mesh lies the most advanced active cooling system ever installed in a production car. This isn't just about battery thermal management. The GR EV Supra's cooling system actively redistributes heat generated by the electric motors, power electronics, and battery pack to optimize performance in real time, while simultaneously using waste heat to warm the cabin during cold weather operation, eliminating the range penalty typically associated with electric vehicle heating systems. The headlight units incorporate what Toyota terms plasma arc technology, utilizing controlled plasma discharges to create the most intense, focused beam pattern ever achieved in automotive lighting, while consuming 70% less power than traditional LED systems. But here's where things get truly mysterious. These headlights can communicate with other GR EV Supras on the road, sharing real-time performance data, track conditions, and even coordinating synchronized displays during group drives, creating a connected ecosystem that transforms individual ownership into a community experience. The side profile reveals the GR EV Supra's most controversial design element: active body panels that can physically reshape the vehicle's silhouette based on driving conditions, using a network of shape memory alloy actuators hidden within the body structure. The car can extend its rear spoiler by up to 12 inches, adjust the side air intakes to optimize brake cooling, and even modify the roofline curvature to reduce drag at high speeds or increase downforce during track sessions. These transformations happen seamlessly and silently, controlled by an AI system that continuously analyzes driving patterns, weather conditions, and road surfaces to optimize the vehicle's aerodynamic profile without any input from the driver. The wheel arches house what Toyota calls adaptive aero curtains, flexible carbon fiber panels that can extend outward to smooth airflow around the wheels at highway speeds, then retract to expose the brake cooling ducts when aggressive driving is detected. This system alone is projected to improve highway efficiency by 8% while simultaneously reducing brake fade during track use by 23%, representing a level of mechanical sophistication previously reserved for Formula One vehicles. The rear of the GR EV Supra challenges everything we think we know about electric vehicle design, with its quad exhaust outlets that aren't just for show. They're functional components of an active sound generation system that creates a completely customizable auditory experience. Unlike the synthetic engine sounds pumped through speakers in many performance EVs, the GR EV Supra uses these outlets to generate real acoustic waves through precisely controlled air pressure variations, creating sounds that range from the deep rumble of a naturally aspirated V8 to the high-pitched scream of a racing motorcycle, or even completely original sounds that have never been heard from any vehicle before. The system can learn your preferences over time, automatically switching between different sound profiles based on your driving style, location, and even time of day, while offering manual controls that allow you to compose your own unique automotive symphony. Moving to the interior, Toyota has completely reimagined what a sports car cockpit should be in the electric age, creating what they call an emotional command center that responds not just to your inputs, but to your psychological and physiological state. The dashboard features a wraparound display system composed of flexible OLED panels that can reshape themselves to provide optimal viewing angles based on your seating position, automatically detected through a network of cameras and sensors that map your exact body position hundreds of times per second. But this is just the beginning. The display content is generated by an AI system that learns your information preferences, driving habits, and even emotional responses to create personalized interfaces that evolve with you over time. The system can detect stress levels through steering wheel grip pressure and heart rate sensors integrated into the seat, automatically adjusting the cabin environment, music selection, and even suspension settings to help maintain optimal performance states. The seats themselves represent a breakthrough in automotive ergonomics, utilizing a technology Toyota developed in partnership with medical device manufacturers called active posture management, rather than simply providing support. These seats actively monitor your spine alignment, muscle tension, and circulation patterns through an array of sensors woven into the upholstery. When the system detects fatigue or poor posture developing, it initiates subtle massage patterns, adjusts bolster pressure, and even changes seat temperature to promote better blood flow. During spirited driving, the seats transform into racing-grade support systems, with lateral bolsters that can inflate to provide Formula One level lateral support, while the seat back adjusts its stiffness profile to optimize force transmission from your body to the chassis. The most remarkable feature is the seat's ability to prepare your body for anticipated G-force, pre-tensioning muscles and optimizing posture based on the navigation system's knowledge of upcoming corners, acceleration zones, or braking points. The steering wheel appears conventional at first glance, but conceals one of the most advanced human-machine interfaces ever developed for any vehicle. The rim incorporates thousands of microscopic actuators that can create texture patterns, temperature variations, and even subtle vibrations to communicate information about vehicle dynamics. road conditions, and system status without requiring you to take your eyes off the road. The wheel can become rougher in texture when approaching the tire's traction limits. Warm specific sections to indicate optimal hand placement for upcoming maneuvers, or create gentle pressure waves that guide your hands to the precise steering angles needed for perfect cornering lines. Force feedback levels are infinitely adjustable, from a lightweight, video game-like feel for casual driving to the heavy, mechanical sensation of a race car for track sessions, all while providing haptic notifications about everything from navigation instructions to incoming calls. The center console houses what Toyota calls the performance portal, a control interface that goes far beyond traditional infotainment systems to become a comprehensive performance management center. The primary display can show real-time 3D renderings of the vehicle's weight distribution, tire loading, aerodynamic forces, and energy flows, allowing drivers to understand exactly how their inputs affect vehicle dynamics. During track sessions, the system records and analyzes every aspect of your driving, creating detailed performance reports that highlight areas for improvement and suggest specific techniques for better lap times. The AI coaching system can even provide real-time voice instruction during track sessions, calling out braking points, optimal racing lines, and gear selection recommendations based on professional driver data programmed into the system. But perhaps most impressively, the system can simulate the driving characteristics of legendary sports cars from throughout automotive history, allowing you to experience how the same track would feel in everything from a 1960s Porsche 911 to a modern Formula One car, all while maintaining the safety and reliability of modern electric propulsion. The heart of the GR EV Supra lies not in a traditional engine bay, but in what Toyota terms the energy nucleus, a revolutionary powertrain configuration that challenges every assumption about electric vehicle architecture. Unlike conventional EVs that mount heavy battery packs low in the chassis, the GR EV Supra distributes its energy storage throughout the vehicle structure using a breakthrough technology called structural power integration. The BATTERY cells are literally built into the carbon fiber chassis members, with each structural element serving dual purposes as both load-bearing components and energy storage devices. This approach, developed through Toyota's aerospace partnerships, reduces overall vehicle weight by 3 pounds compared to conventional EV architecture, while simultaneously increasing chassis stiffness by 45% and lowering the center of gravity to a point that would be impossible with traditional battery pack placement. The result is a vehicle that feels more like a mid-engined supercar than a front-heavy electric sedan, with weight distribution so perfectly balanced that it can achieve identical lap times regardless of battery charge level. The electric motors themselves represent a complete departure from conventional EV propulsion systems, utilizing a technology Toyota developed in secret called quantum flux motors. These units operate on principles that blur the line between electric motors and magnetic levitation systems, using controlled electromagnetic fields not just to generate torque, but to actively manipulate the vehicle's weight distribution during operation. When accelerating, the rear motors don't just spin faster, they actually increase their magnetic attraction to the chassis, effectively transferring weight rearward to maximize traction without any mechanical weight transfer systems. During braking, the front motors reverse this process, pulling weight forward to optimize brake balance and reduce stopping distances. This system allows the GR EV Supra to achieve acceleration figures that seem impossible for its stated power. Output 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.1 seconds from a dual motor setup producing 650 total horsepower. Performance that typically requires 800 horsepower in conventional electric vehicles. The regenerative braking system incorporates technology borrowed from Formula One's ERSK systems, but taken to extremes that make current road car regeneration seem primitive by comparison. Rather than simply recovering kinetic energy during braking, the GR EV Supra's system harvests energy from aerodynamic forces, suspension movement, and even thermal energy from brake heat. The brake discs themselves are embedded with thermoelectric generators that convert friction heat directly into electrical energy, while the suspension incorporates linear generators that capture energy from road imperfections and convert it into usable power. Most remarkably, the active aerodynamic system can reverse its function during deceleration, using the energy stored in extending spoilers and air dams to generate additional electrical power as they retract, creating a comprehensive energy recovery system that can extend range by up to 30% during aggressive driving sessions. The charging capabilities of the GR EV Supra redefine what's possible in terms of EV convenience and flexibility. The vehicle incorporates what Toyota calls omnidirectional charging technology, allowing it to accept power from traditional plug-in sources. Inductive charging pads, solar panels integrated into the roof and active body panels, and even direct connection to other electric vehicles for power sharing. The most revolutionary feature is the integration of solid-state battery technology with ultra-fast charging capabilities that can replenish 80% of the pack's capacity in just 7 minutes using next-generation charging infrastructure. But here's where it gets truly futuristic. The GR EV Supra can also serve as a mobile power station, capable of supplying enough electricity to power an average home for 3 days, or providing emergency power to other electric vehicles through a retractable charging cable stored in the front trunk. The vehicle can even participate in smart grid systems, automatically selling excess power back to the electrical grid during peak demand periods and recharging during off-peak hours to optimize both cost and environmental impact. The suspension system represents perhaps the most significant technological breakthrough in the entire vehicle, utilizing what Toyota terms predictive plasma dampers. These units replace traditional shock absorbers with chambers containing ionized gas that can be instantly adjusted in density, viscosity, and electrical conductivity through precise electromagnetic control. The system doesn't just react to road conditions, it predicts them, using a combination of GPS data, road surface mapping, and forward-looking sensors to adjust suspension characteristics before the wheels even encounter changing conditions. On smooth highways, the plasma maintains a low-density state that provides comfort levels superior to luxury sedans. When approaching a tight corner, the system pre-charges with increased density and altered molecular structure to provide race car-level damping rates. The most impressive capability is the system's ability to create what Toyota calls road isolation mode, where the plasma dampers actively cancel out all road-induced vibrations, creating the sensation of floating above the surface while maintaining perfect tire contact and handling precision. The braking system goes far beyond simple carbon ceramic discs to incorporate technology that seems more science fiction than automotive engineering. Each brake rotor contains thousands of microscopic cooling channels that can be opened or closed through electromagnetic control, allowing brake temperatures to be managed with unprecedented precision. When maximum stopping power is needed, all channels open to provide massive cooling capacity. During light braking, selected channels close to maintain optimal operating temperatures for consistent pedal feel. The brake pads themselves incorporate shape memory materials that can alter their friction characteristics based on temperature and applied pressure, providing optimal bite under all conditions while eliminating brake fade even during extended track sessions. Most remarkably, the system can reverse the brake calipers' function during parking, using them as electromagnetic clamps that can hold the vehicle on slopes up to 45 degrees without any input from the parking brake or transmission. The traction control and stability management systems utilize AI processing power, equivalent to a supercomputer, analyzing thousands of variables hundreds of times per second to predict and prevent loss of control before it occurs. Rather than simply reducing power when wheel spin is detected, the system can predict optimal traction limits based on tire temperature, road surface analysis, weather conditions, and even driving style recognition. The system learns your individual driving characteristics over time, adapting its intervention thresholds to match your skill level and preferences. Professional drivers can operate with minimal electronic assistance, while novice drivers receive comprehensive protection that prevents dangerous situations without reducing the fun factor. The AI can even recognize when you're attempting to learn new driving techniques, providing progressive assistance that gradually reduces intervention as your skills improve, effectively serving as a personal driving instructor that's available 24/7. The connectivity features of the GR EV Supra create an ecosystem that extends far beyond the vehicle itself, integrating with smart home systems, personal devices, and even other GR EV Supras to create shared experiences that redefine automotive ownership. The vehicle can automatically synchronize with your calendar, preconditioning the cabin and battery pack for upcoming drives while optimizing charging schedules to ensure peak performance when needed. When multiple GR EV Supras are driven together, they can share real-time performance data, create synchronized driving modes for convoy operations, and even coordinate their active aerodynamic systems to optimize group aerodynamics for improved efficiency during long highway drives. The most futuristic feature is the ghost car mode, where one vehicle can record a perfect driving line around a racetrack and transmit that data to other GR EVs, allowing the following cars to display optimal racing lines, braking points, and acceleration zones directly on their augmented reality head-up displays. The manufacturing process for the GR EV Supra represents Toyota's most advanced production techniques, utilizing robotic systems that can adapt their assembly procedures in real time, based on quality measurements and component variations. Each vehicle is essentially custom built, with manufacturing tolerances measured in fractions of millimeters and quality control. Systems that inspect every component using laser measurements and AI-powered defect detection. The paint process alone involves 27 separate layers applied by robots with precision that exceeds human capability, creating finishes with depth and brilliance that rival the world's most expensive supercars. Even the interior assembly utilizes advanced bonding techniques that eliminate traditional fasteners in favor of molecular-level adhesion, creating cabin structures that are simultaneously lighter, stronger, and more acoustically refined than conventional construction methods. The delivery experience matches the vehicle's technological sophistication, with each GR EV Supra owner receiving personalized setup sessions that can last up to 4 hours as Toyota technicians configure every system to match individual preferences and driving styles. The vehicle continues to evolve even after delivery through over-the-air updates that can add new features, improve performance, and even modify driving characteristics based on owner feedback and usage patterns collected from the global GR EV Supra fleet. Toyota has committed to supporting each vehicle with regular updates for at least 15 years, ensuring that early adopters will benefit from technological advances developed years after their purchase. The company has even hinted at the possibility of hardware upgrades, with modular component systems that could allow owners to upgrade motors, battery technology, or even add new features as they become available, creating a platform that can evolve with advancing technology rather than becoming obsolete. The pricing strategy for the GR EV Supra reflects its position as both a technological showcase and a serious performance machine, with the base model expected to start around $89,000, positioning it directly against established performance EVs while offering technology and capabilities that justify its premium over conventional electric sports cars. Higher trim levels, incorporating additional advanced features, exclusive interior materials, and track-focused performance packages are expected to reach well into six-figure territory, competing directly with traditional supercars while offering the unique advantages of electric propulsion and cutting-edge technology integration. Toyota has indicated that initial production will be limited to ensure quality and exclusivity, with global availability expanding gradually as manufacturing capacity increases and supply chains for advanced components stabilize. The impact of the GR EV Supra extends far beyond its role as a sports car, representing Toyota's commitment to leadership in the electric vehicle revolution and serving as a technology testbed for innovations that will eventually filter down to mainstream Toyota models. The lessons learned from developing the structural power integration, quantum flux motors, and predictive plasma dampers will inform the next generation of Toyota vehicles across all segments, from compact commuter cars to full-size trucks. The vehicle also represents a philosophical shift for Toyota, demonstrating that electrification doesn't require sacrificing the emotional connection and driving excitement that have made the Supra name legendary among enthusiasts. As we approach its 2027 launch date, the GR EV Supra stands poised to redefine not just what we expect from electric sports cars, but what we believe is possible when traditional automotive engineering meets cutting-edge technology and unlimited imagination, creating a machine that delivers on the promise of a truly electrifying driving experience that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about the future of automotive performance. That's a wrap on today's deep dive into the Toyota GR EV Supra, and I hope you're as excited as I am about what Toyota has in store for us in 2027. If this video has got you hyped about the future of electric sports cars, smash that like button, subscribe for more exclusive automotive content, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest updates. Let me know in the comments what aspect of the GR EV Supra impressed you most. And don't forget to share this video with your fellow car enthusiasts who need to know about this incredible machine that's about to change everything. Until next time, keep your batteries charged and your driving dreams electric.